In the exponent laws, x to the power of 0 will always be 1. So if x were to equal 5, and it was to the power of 0, then 5 to the power of 0 would equal 1. When x is to the power of 1, then the answer will always be x. So if 5 were to the power of 1, it would equal 5. And then when x is to the power of -1, it would become a fraction, and it would be 1 over x. So using 5 again, if it were 5 to the power of -1, then it would be 1 over 5. And then when x is to the power of c and x is to the power of b, the bases are the same, but the exponents are different. So you would add the exponents in this case. So x would be to the power of c plus b. And if x was 5 and c was 2, and b was 3, it would be 5 to the power of 2 plus 3. And if x was to the power of c over x to the power of b, it would be x to the power of c minus b, and you'd subtract the exponents. So we used 5. So using the example of 5 representing x and 2 representing c, and we put it over 5 again, and we'll use 4 to represent b. It would be 5 to the power of 2 minus 4. And this would equal -2, and 5 to the power of -2 will meet again in another law. For this one over here, x to the power of c to the power of b would equal x to the power of c times b. So if we use 5 representing x again, and it was to the power of 2 representing c, and we'll use 4 to represent b, it would be 5 to the power of 2 times 4, which would be 5 to the power of 8.
Nice.
And if we did xy to the power of n, it would equal x to the power of n and y to the power of n. So it would both carry the exponent with them. So if we put 5 as a base to represent x and 3 to represent y, both to the power of n, it would be, and if we use 2 to represent n, it would be 5 squared times 3 squared. For the next one, if we have x over y to the power of n, they would both have the exponent n, and it would be x to the power of n and y to the power of n. Using the same numbers, so use 5 to represent x and 3 to represent y. We'll go straight here. It would be 5 squared over 3 squared. And if we were to actually evaluate this, it would be 25 over 9. For the next law, if x were to be raised to the power of -n, it would be a fraction, and it would be 1 over x to the power of n. So if x was 5 and negative n was negative 2, we would have 1 over 5 to the power 2, which would be 1 over 25. For the last law, fractional exponents, if we have x to the power of c over b, and in this case, the exponent is a fraction, then it would be x to the power of c square rooted by b. And the answer, you would represent it like that. So if x were 5 again, c was 2, and b was 3, we could represent it as 5 to the power of 2, so 5 squared, square root by 3.